Alrighty guys, welcome back. This is your host ID Jester. We're going to be trying some STRATOMATIC football here, the 2014-2015 season. This is week 1, Baltimore at Denver. And I'm going to be playing the elementary or basic version of the game. I've got Baltimore is going to be going that way. Denver is going to be going this way. So I got Baltimore over here. I got Denver over here. All the extra cards. Then I have the quarterbacks, the running backs, and then the receivers. I'm going to be making all play calls for the offense. And we're going to use this solitaire system. Basically, we're going to be using the penalty dice. So on an X, there'll be a possibility of a penalty. These two dice together will give you the result 2 to 12 on the player card. This dice will tell you whether or not to look at the offensive team or the defensive team. And then this will be whether they guessed right or wrong. So if it's a 1, 2, or 3, they guessed wrong. 4, 5, or 6, they guessed right. All right, so 1, 2, 3, they guessed wrong. Or is it the other way around? Yeah. This should be interesting, says Tony's Bored Life. How you doing, buddy? Is it 1, 2, 3? I guess it really doesn't matter. Does it matter? If it's 1, 2, 3, or 4, 5, 6, I probably should go with whatever they have in the rule book, though. Oh, Jay's in the house. What's going on, buddy? How you been? Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to go with, I don't know, because I'm not going to bother looking it up. 1, 2, 3. Incorrect. They guessed, or 1, 2, 3, they guessed right. 4, 5, 6, they guessed wrong. 1, 2, 3, they guessed right. 4, 5, 6, they guessed wrong. So there we go. All right. So we're trying to sprinkle in some of the more advanced rules to the basic stuff. So let's get this underway. Denver is at home, so they will be the red dice. Baltimore is on the road, so they'll be the white dice. 1, 2, 3 offense, 4, 5, 6 defense. Yeah, I know that's the look on the card, but this is to determine whether or not they guessed right or wrong. That's different. All right, so Denver's the red dice. Whoever rolls higher wins the toss. And Denver wins the toss, and they will receive because that's the way I have it set up anyways. All right, here we go. Kickoff. Let's try this. Let's see what happens here. Kickoff. 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 There we go. Boom. That is a 2. All right. It goes to the 5-yard line. Bloop. And back number 1. So we have the kickoff return. Punt return, kickoff return. Back number 1 is Omar Bolden. Omar Bolden for Denver. Gets the ball at the 5. He is 11. First play. Fumble after 11 yards. So out to the 16-yard line. Big hit by the Ravens. And it's a fumble. It's a fumble. I think there's ratings on here somewhere for fumble. Somewhere on here, maybe. I'm not sure where the fumble. I think it's, is it set numbers? Obviously, this is my first game, so Oh, it's on the X chart. Injury. Interception return, long gains, short gains. I don't see it. Where am I missing it somewhere? There's the penalty chart, the injury charts. Onside kicks. Oh, result of dice rolls after a fumble. 2 to 6 and 12, the offensive team. There we go. 2 to 6 or 12, Denver recovers. Otherwise, that is a 6, and Denver going to recover the ball. So they're going to have the ball 1st and 10 from the 16-yard line. And we'll give 1 tick off the clock. There we go. All right, so like I said, I'm going to be making all offensive play calls. You know what? Maybe we won't use the penalty right now. We'll just keep things rolling a little bit faster. Let's see here. So it's going to be... We're going to give a off tackle to Ronnie Hillman. Ronnie Hillman. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. So, we look at Ronnie Hillman's card. Off tackle, 8, and they guessed the defense 4, 5, 6 is right. So they guessed right, so no gain. 2 ticks off the clock. 2nd down and 10. 2nd down and 10. I think we're going to try a little... We're going to try a Demaryius Thomas. We're going to try him in the flat. Demaryius Thomas in the flat. All right, so we're going to look at the defense under flat pass. Flat pass, and we rolled a 6. So that's going to be 6-yard pickup. 5, 6, and that is going to bring up 16-yard line. I need to make myself a little marker here. Oh, what do I got that's a marker? All right, this will be this. So the 26-yard line is the 1st down marker. Can you guys see that all right? I bet you guys can. So it's going to bring up 3rd down and 4. 2 more ticks off the clock. 3rd and 4. It is going to be... You know what? We're going to go C.J. Anderson in the flat pass. Flat pass, C.J. Anderson. All right, so we look at the defense, flat pass. They guessed right, but it doesn't matter when you look at the defense. And a 9 is receiver. So we look at the receiver under 9, C.J. Anderson, flat pass. And they guessed right. And they rolled a 9. And it's a 7-yard pickup and a 1st down. Look at that. Oh, boy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Out to the 29-yard line. 1st and 10 for Denver. 2 more ticks off the clock. Opening drive of the season. Yes, I understand that. Yes, Sports Time Machine. 1st and 10, it is going to be... Yeah, it's going to be... We're going to have Ronnie Harmon coming in for C.J. Anderson, and we're going to give him a off tackle to Ronnie Harmon. All right, so that's going to be on Ronnie Harmon's card. They guessed wrong, and that's an 8. Off tackle wrong. 8 is 6-yard pickup. out to the 35-yard line, and 12:45 to go here in the first quarter. Second down and 4. Second down and 4, and it is going to be the tight end, Owen Daniels in the flat. Owen Daniels in the flat. And we're going to look at Owen Daniels in the flat under 3. They guessed right. So in the flat pass, it is a 2-yard loss. And that will bring up third down and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Third and 6. And that means it's going to be Emmanuel Sanders. We're going to go short to Emmanuel Sanders. Emmanuel Sanders short. And we're going to look at Peyton Manning. 6. And they guessed right again. And 6 right is 11 yards and a first down out to the 44-yard line and a first down. So once again, Peyton Manning picks up that all-important first down for Denver and keeps the drive alive here. Opening drive of the season. Peyton Manning feeling it now, and he is going to go C.J. Anderson in the flat again. So we're looking at the defense, flat pass, 6-yard pickup out to the midfield, and second down and 4. Second down and 4. And once again, they will bring in Ronnie Hillman. Ronnie will come in and do a line buck play. So that will be on the defense, a line buck for 9-yard pickup. Good Lord, these guys are awful. Down to the 42-yard line of Baltimore. First down and 10 at the 42. Denver, 10:45 to go. 5 minutes off the clock is the Broncos offense going down the field. First down. This time we're going to go. They only had literally 3 running backs for Denver. A guy that took 207, a guy that took 152, and then a guy that had 18. So not going to see many difference there. So I guess we're just going to keep alternating. C.J. Anderson off tackle. C.J. Anderson, Dave Whittle, what's going on, my friend? C.J. Anderson. So we're looking at the defense. Line buck, 9, 4-yard pickup. 1, 2, 3, 4. 10:15 to go in there. Second and 6 for Peyton Manning and company. Second and 6. And they are going to go Demaryius Thomas. Short Demaryius Thomas. So defense, short pass. And that is a 10 on the short pass. Ooh. That is a -8 and a star. -8 and a star. I think that means it's a sack, but let me just look and see if there's any, what the little star, if that represents anything important. An asterisk has multiple meanings. An elementary defense, it indicates a sack. So 8-yard loss. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All the way back out to the 46-yard line. It's going to bring up third down and long. 9:45 to go. Third down. What do we got? 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 14. Third and 14. 3rd and 14, and it is going to be Emmanuel Sanders. Short. Looking at the defense, short pass, 5. Look at the receiver, 5 is going to be on the short. And they guessed right again. So that is incomplete, and Denver is going to hold at the 9:15 mark, and Peyton Manning company will head to the sidelines and have to punt after a good drive here. Oh, thanks. It's first game, so I'm just trying to get in the swing of things here, my friend. But thank you for your help. Appreciate it. Anything you see I'm doing wrong or whatever, I appreciate your help. I really do. So coming into punt is Brenton Colquitt. Colquitt is a 4. 53 yards, and that is going to go into the end zone as he booms that one. So Baltimore is going to take it over at the 9-minute mark. 6 minutes gone here. And Baltimore is taking over at their 20s. So Joe Flacco and company taking over here. Joe Flacco is the quarterback. The running backs will be Jarvis Allen, Justin Forsett, and Terrence West. Probably won't see this guy, Kyle Zurzik, who only had 2 attempts all season. So probably not going to see him much. And of course, your receiving core is Kamar Aiken, Steve Smith, Crockett Gilmore, Max Williams, Jeremy Butler, and Chris Givens. So Baltimore is going to start here in their territory with 9 minutes left. First down. And it's going to be a handoff. Jarvis Allen. We're going to go end run with Allen and run. All right, so we look at his card. Defense guessed right, and that is a 4, but he gains 5 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. We'll go with Justin Forsett. We'll go off tackle with Justin Forsett. And 6, so we're going to look at the defense. That is, off tackle. And a 6 is going to be a 2-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 3rd down and 3. 8 minutes to go here in the first quarter. And this game's going along pretty smooth, I think. So 3rd and 3. 3rd and 3. Okay, let's see who we have here, my friends. It is going to be Steve Smith in the flat. Flat pass to Steve Smith. I'm trying to, the way I have the guys lined up is by the number of times they actually caught or ran the ball or anything. So that way the guys on top are going to be used a lot more, obviously, than the guys on the bottom. So Steve Smith, let's see, Flacco under center. He gets back in the shotgun. He waits. Here comes the snap. It is going to the defensive card. Flat pass. 10. 2-yard pickup. And oh, they're 1 yard short. 7:30 to go in their own territory. Oh my gosh. You can't go for it on 4th and 1 in your own 29, can you? No, I don't think you can. That's crazy. Let's see what they do with the punt. It's going to be Sam Koch. And that is a 9, and he rips a 45-yarder. 45 yards, so that is going to be 10, 20, 30, 45 would take it to the 26-yard line. Back number 1 gets the return. And punt returns. Back number 1, that is E. Sanders. Sanders waits on it. He catches it, and 3. He is smothered immediately by the Ravens defense. 1 tick off the clock, and it is going to be first down and 10 for Peyton Manning at their own 26-yard line. So each team had 1 possession, and now we can get the actual game going here as Ronnie Hillman is going to do a line buck. Line buck. So we're going to look at Hillman's card. That is a 9. And they guessed wrong. 9 and they guessed wrong. And that's going to be a short gain. That is a short gain for Ronnie Hillman. And I think that's on the charts here, if I'm not mistaken. Short gain, yep. All right, so let's just put this over there. And he is going to pick up 8. 14 yards and a first down. So 26, 36. Out to the 40 and dragged down there at the 40-yard line. So first down and 10, Peyton Manning and company as Hillman breaks a big one, 14-yarder. And it looks like Peyton Manning first and 10. They're going to go back to Owen Daniels, the tight end, and they're going to try a short. They're going to try and catch Baltimore in the run defense here. And they do not, as Baltimore was expecting the pass. So that is a short and an 11. Oh my gosh. That is a long gain. Beautiful pass by Peyton Manning. And he hits Owen Daniels in stride. Owen Daniels is off to the races. That is a 10, and that is 50 yards. He's all the way down to the 10-yard line. Owen Daniels, first and goal from the 10. What a play by Peyton Manning as he hits Owen Daniels in stride. Beautiful play call. Thank you very much. First and down and 10 first and goal from the 10. And they're going to give it to Ronnie Hillman, but this time they're going to throw it in the flat to Hillman. And we're going to look at the flat pass. 7. Oh no, it's a short gain. Ooh, this could be bad as Peyton Manning floats this one in the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. 6:30 to go. And they are up 6-0 as Peyton Manning put that in the spot. No one could reach it other than Ronnie Hillman. And Denver takes a quick 6-0 lead. Extra points, anything but a 12 will be good. Anything but a 12. It is good, and Denver takes a 7-0 lead. Guess I'm going to have to get out my little scorekeeper here now. Denver up 7-0 for Baltimore. All right. So they will kick off now. Kickoff by the special teams. That is 8. It's kicked to the goal line, and it is returnable by back number 1. So, back number 1 is kickoff return, Kaline Clay. Kaline Clay, he's going to bring it out, and he's hammered at the 24-yard line. And that's where they'll take over first down and 10 for Joe Clacko and company. So first down and 10 for Clacko. They are going to try Kamar Aiken. Kamar Aiken in the flat. Oh, hang on a second. I forgot to put all the dice in there. Here we go. Kamar Aiken in the flat. And they're going to look at Aiken's card. That is a 9, and they guessed right. 9-yard pickup, though, for Aiken. And a good play by... A good pass there by Joe Flacco. 2nd and 1. 2nd and 1. They want to get on the Jarvis Allen bandwagon here, and they're going to just line bucket right up the middle. Line buck right up the middle. And we're going to look at his card. Defense guessed right, though. 9. And they guessed right, but it is 2 yards. Otherwise, it would have been a short gain. But that 2 yards is going to be a first down out to the 35. And Joe Flacco and Baltimore have their first down of the season. Now they are going to go to... They're going to try Justin Forsett in the flat. Justin Forsett in the flat. We're going to look at his card. They're going to guess right again. And an 8. And it's going to be a 5-yard pickup and smothered under at the 40. 5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. It's 7-0 in favor of the Broncos. And Justin Foster back in the game here. First down, 2nd and 5, sorry. 2nd and 5. We're going to go end run. Justin Forsett. And we're going to look at Forsett's card. Defense is right again. 9. End run right. 9 is only a 1-yard pickup. So Denver's defense is holding 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4 from the 40-yard line. Let's see. I think we're going to go 3 wide receivers come in. Forsett in the backfield. Tight end on the strong side. Steve Smith flanked out to the left. Max Williams out on the right with Kamar Aiken. And we're going to go Max Williams. And we're going to go flat pass. And we're going to look at his card. Defense is right again, though. That's a 7. And that is going to be 3 yards. If it wasn't, if they didn't guess right, it was 5 yards and a first down. But 3 yards, 1, 2, 3, puts it at 4th and 1 again. This is the 2nd time in a row they've had 4th and 1. This time from their own 44-yard line. They are going to go for it this time. They're going to bring in who had their highest average run. It was Justin Forsett. Justin Forsett, line buck up the middle, trying to get that 1 yard. Here we go. Defense guessed wrong. We're going to look at the defense, though. And it's a 9. Under the line buck. 9 is 2 yards and a first down. So Forsett comes through for Baltimore. 3:30 to go here in the first quarter. And it is 1st and 10 at the 46. Flacco and company in the huddle, making the call. And it is going to be Kamar Aiken. And they're going deep right now. Kamar Aiken going long. And we're going to look at the defense under a long pass. 7, incomplete. And we're going to take that down to the 3 minutes to go here in the first. 2nd and 10. They took a shot. Now we're going to go with Steve Smith. Short. Steve Smith short. All right, we're looking at, what are we doing? Defense short. 7. 9-yard sack. Oh, huge play. Huge play. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All the way back to the 37-yard line. 2:30 to go, and it is 3rd down and 17. What do you have for 3rd down and 17, Baltimore? Well, they have Steve Smith short. That's what they have. Steve Smith short. And we're going to look at the defense again. 7, and that is back-to-back sacks, 9-yard loss. All the way back to the 28-yard line. 18-yard loss in 2 plays, and that is a killer. 2 minutes to go. Well, 4th and 28. I think it's time for a punt. And the punt will go right here. That is a 54-yard punt. So 1, 2, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 1, 2. And it goes to the 18-yard line. And returning this one will be Sanders. And that is a fair catch at the 18-yard line. So good special teams there by Baltimore. We'll hold them to the 18-yard line, and it'll be 1 tick off the clock. 1:45 to go here in the first half. Our first quarter, 7-0 in favor of Denver. We're going to go Ronnie Hillman off tackle. Ronnie Hillman off tackle. We're going to look at his card. Defense was wrong, and that is an 8. Wrong 8 is 6-yard pickup. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, no, I don't want to move that. 1:15 to go in the first quarter. And this time it's going to be off tackle, Ronnie Hillman. We're going to look at defense. Off tackle, 8. No gain. 45 seconds to go in the first quarter. And it's going to bring up 1, 2, 3, 4. 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4. Peyton Manning limps up to the line of scrimmage. And he's going to try his old reliable tight end, Owen Daniels, again. Had that big 50-yarder earlier. And we're going to go flat pass Owen Daniels. Flat pass for Owen Daniels. We're looking at defense, though. Flat pass, which is right here. And we rolled a 9er. Look at the receiver, 9. You know what? I think you roll again when you look at the receiver. So flat pass. They guessed wrong. And that is a 5. And that's a 15-yard pickup and a first down. So that is 1, 5, 10, 15. Plus 1, 16. So we want 1 too many. So we're out to the, what did I say? 39-yard line? 39-yard line. And first down for Denver. And that's going to take us to 15 seconds left in the first quarter. Owen Daniels once again. C.J. Anderson this time. Off tackle, C.J. Anderson. That is defense. Off tackle, 8. No gain. And that's going to do it for the first quarter. And we go to the second. Denver 2nd and 10 from their own 39-yard line. Up 7-0. And 2nd and 10, and they're going to bring in 3 wide receivers. Demaryius Thomas. And Thomas short. Thomas short. So we're looking at defense short 10. His 8-yard sack. Oh, Peyton Manning couldn't get out of the grass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that's going to bring up a huge 3rd and 8. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yeah, 3rd and 18. So 3rd and 18. We'll go with Vernon Davis. Try a pass to him. Vernon Davis. We'll go short. Short to Vernon Davis. And that is defense short and a 10. And that's back-to-back sacks by the Baltimore defense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 16-yard loss there. And just like Baltimore, Denver has 4th and a shit ton. And that's a technical term. So punting will be Brenton Colquitt. 6 for Colquitt. 47. So 1, 2, 10, 20, 30, 40, 45. Gets him to the 30-yard line. And now returning this one. That was back number 2. Back number 2, punt return will be Michael Campanero. Michael Campanero, 3, and he's fumbled it after a 1-yard loss. Huge special teams and the fumble. So 2 to 6 or 12, they recovered. Otherwise, Denver's going to be set up beautifully. And that is a 6. So fortunately, if you're a Baltimore Ravens fan, they get the ball back. Could have been a huge play. 13:45 to go in the first half, actually. So 29-yard line. And it is. There we go. Let's put this the other way. There we go. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for Joe Flacco and company. And they're just waiting to bust it open here. And Jarvis Allen is going to try an end run. Jarvis Allen end run. Allen's card, and they were wrong 7. Wrong 7 is a 1-yard pickup. Out to the 30 as he struggles ahead for a yard. Brings up 2nd down and 9. I think we're going to go Steve Smith in the flat. Steve Smith in the flat. And we're going to look at defense is right, but we're going to look at Smith's card. Defense right in the flat, and a 5 is a 2-yard loss. So back to the 28. And it's now 3rd down and 11. 3rd and 11 for Joe Flacco and company. Who's their... Do they have a tight end? They have one tight end. I guess Max Williams is also a tight end as well. We need 11, huh? Well... We're going to go Kamar Aiken for short. Jamar Aiken short. And that is going to be defense card short. 6. Another 8-yard sack. Wow. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All the way back to the 20. And defense is ruling the day here in Denver early at the all the way back to their 20-yard line. It is punt time. And that is going to be Sam Koch again. 7 and 49 yards to back number 1. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So they're going to get it at the 31. Back number 1 on the return. Ah, come here, you. Sanders. A lot of fair catching. That's a 6. Yep, fair catch. Fair catch for Sanders right at the 31. 1 tick off the clock. First down and 10 at the 31 for Peyton Manning. Well, Peyton Manning's going to try to get a better lead than 7-0 here. And he's going to go right off to his favorite target so far in this game, Owen Daniels. He's got some yaks. He's got some yaks, my friend. Oh my gosh, I just rolled 4 6s. This should be a crazy play. So we're going to look at the defense. Under short pass, it's going to be incomplete. So incomplete pass. 11:30 to go. Second down and 10. It is going to be Vernon Davis. Coming out of the backfield, he's going to catch it in the flat pass. We're going to get his card. Defense is right, and that's a 7. So defense is right, only 5-yard pickup. And it's going to bring up the all-important 3rd down and 5 for Denver. And they're going to try... They're going to try an end run with C.J. Anderson, trying to surprise him here with a little run action. And we're going to look at his card and run. Defense guessed right, though. 3. Right 3 is 4 yards. Oh. Gets him out to the 40, and it's 4th and 1 again. Here we go. 4th and 1. And your own 40 up. Yep, I think you're punting. Punting away. 53 yards. 10, 20, 30, 40, 53 down to the 8-yard line. No, 7-yard line. Back number 2. Back number 2 on the punt return. Michael Campanero. Niner, 28 yards. 8 and 8 is 6. So it'd be 36-yard line. So good return there as he busts one. So 36, we'll take it out to the 46. 1 tick off the clock. 10:15 to go here in the first half. And Baltimore's defense is keeping them in this one. This is supposed to be a high-scoring affair, and so far it has been a defensive struggle. Come here, you dites. Joe Flacco is going to call a... Yep, Kamar Aiken, I guess. Kamar Aiken on the short pass. And we're looking at Aiken's card, but they guessed right. Short pass and 5 is incomplete. Second down. And they're going to try a... They're going to try a line buck to Javris Allen. And looking at his card, defense gets wrong. And that is an 11. And that is going to be a 7-yard pickup. 4, 5, 6, 7 brings up 3rd down and 3. A manageable 3rd down here. You can call either a pass or a run on this one. 3rd down and 3. And it is going to be... Justin Forsett, and it is going to be a 3 yards, huh? Wow. Justin Forsett in the yeah, I think it's going to be Kamar Aiken in the flat. Flat pass, Kamar Aiken. 3rd down and 3. Looking at the defense, flat pass, 9 on the flat pass. And that's going to look at the receiver. So we're going to look at the receiver, Aiken. 8. Oh, 8 is incomplete. 9 is good. 7 is good. 6 is good. 5 is good. 4 is good. 9, not good. Wait, 8. Yeah, 8's no good. Right. 8's blank. 8:45 to go. It is 4th down and 3 from your own 43-yard line. And it's time to punt again. And that is a 52-yard boomer. 1, 2, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Down the 5-yard line. Receiver number 2 running this one back. 3. Uh-oh. That is a 3-yard loss and a fumble. 3-yard loss and a fumble. So at the 2-yard line, oh my gosh, is this the break that Baltimore's needed the whole game? 2-6 or 12. They recover. Denver recovers. Otherwise, they recover. Wow. At the 2-yard line. That could have been the big turnover they needed. 1 tick off the clock. 8:30 to go in the first half. Peyton Manning and company. They're going to give it to C.J. Anderson, linebuck. C.J. Anderson right up the gut. And we're looking at the defense. Linebuck. And that is a 9-yard pickup. Wow. All the way out to the 9. 1, 2, 3, 8, 9, 10, 9. So they were at the 2. First down should have... Yeah, okay, that's right. Yeah. Out to the 11. 2nd and 1. 2nd and 1. And this time it's just going to be C.J. Anderson off tackle. Trying to pick up a first down. Oh, we're going to move the clock. 8 minutes to go. Looking at linebuck, guessed wrong, and a 7. And that's going to be a short pickup by C.J. Anderson. And that is a 10, and that's going to be 12 yards. So the 11 and 12 is 23, and a first down. 7:30 to go. And Peyton Manning's kind of liking this. Hand it off. Don't get hit by anybody. They're going to bring in a new running back, and that's going to be Ronnie Hillman. It's going to be end-run Hillman. Hillman's card, they guessed right, and a 6. End-run 6, 2-yard loss. 2-yard loss. Oh, let's down this back there. 7 minutes to go in the first half. 2nd and 12. It's going to be Hillman in the flat. And defense flat pass. And a 2. And it's a split chance. So 2 to 4 or 12, it'll be 4 yards. Otherwise, it'll be incomplete. That is a 10. That'll be 5 to 10. It'll be incomplete. So that'll be incomplete. And one tick off the clock now as we're in, I guess not yet. I guess it'll be within the 5-minute warning. So it's coming up third down and 21, 33. I think this should be there. Should be third down and 10. So it's going to be, yeah, it's going to be Vernon Davis again, short, right? No. It's going to be flat pass, Vernon Davis. Flat pass. So it's going to be on his card. Defense gets wrong in 11. Wrong 11 is 4-yard pickup, though, and that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4. And they're out to the 25. 6 minutes to go, and it's going to have to be a punt. 4th down. So Baltimore's defense holds after giving up that big play. And punt. 48 yards. 10, 20, 30. It was there. 10, 20, 30, 48 to the 32. Punt return to back number 2. Eight is referred to opponent's kicking team specialty card 8. Punt return 8 would be +5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out to the 32. Respectable starting position for Baltimore. I'm sorry, that's 38. 38-yard line. And we have 5 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the first half. It's just 7-0. Steve Smith in the flat. Steve Smith in the flat. On his card, defense gets right and a 9. Right, and that's a 5-yard pickup, though. 5 minutes to go. 2nd and 5. And it's going to be Forsett off tackle. And that is going to be defense off tackle. And an 8 is no pickup. 4:30 to go. 3rd and 5. This time we're going to go with Crockett. Crockett Gilmore. Flat pass to Crockett Gilmore. And we're looking at his card. Defense gets right and a 9. But that's a 6-yard pickup and a first down as they get out to the 49. And a huge first. Oh, come here, you. First down. 4 minutes to go in the first half. Crockett Gilmore breaks 1 tackle, and that's all he needed. And Flacco and company are going to go long to Aiken. Right now, long to Aiken. Surprise, surprise. It's on Aiken's card. That is a 6, and the defense gets wrong. And a 6 is incomplete as Flacco overthrows him. 1 tick off the clock this time. So you can take the time off the clock. 2nd and 10. It is going to be Justin Forsett. And we're going to try a flat pass to Justin Forsett. Oh, you know what I've been doing wrong this whole time? I should have been not looking at these guys. I should have been going to the quarterback card. God damn it. That's right. So we look at defense, flat 8. Flat 8 is receiver, so we will go to the receiver card. And that is a 10, and that is incomplete. So 3rd down and 10 with 3:30 to go. God, I've been doing that wrong the whole time. Nobody said a word. What's wrong with you people? Kamar Aiken, and it's going to be a short one. Short pass. All right, so we're looking at Flacco, short, and they guessed right, and we rolled a 10, which is incomplete. So that's why we've been doing it so badly. That's why. So now it's 4th and 10, and they just lost 1 tick. So 3:15, and they will punt at the 51-yard line. 8 on the punt. 47, back number 1, so that is going 47. And they were at the 51, so that's a 4-yard line. And that is back number 1 for Denver. And last time they tried to return it, they ended up fumbling. Niner, fair catch at the 4-yard line. Are you kidding me? I will just assume they downed it at the 4. All right, so 3 minutes to go exactly before halftime. All teams have 3 timeouts. At their 4-yard line, they're going to do something not dumb, like something dumb. They're going to go C.J. Anderson, linebacker. C.J. Anderson. And so it'll be on Anderson's card 7, and they guessed wrong, and that's going to be a short gain. That's what you needed. And that is a 15-yard pickup from the 4, takes you out to the 19, and a first down. And they will go hurry up, so just 1 tick off the clock. At the 19 now, not the 20, at the 19. All right, Peyton Manning. Where's our man? Owen Daniels. There he is. Short to Owen Daniels. So we're going to defensive card short. Short 8, 12 yards. So 19, 29, 31. And 2.5 minutes to go. Peyton Manning steps him up to the plate quickly, and this time it is going to be end run C.J. Anderson. And we're going to defense end run this time. And a 3 is another short gain. So back-to-back short gains by C.J. Anderson. 4 is 18 yards. So that is 19, 10, 20. So it's out to the 49-yard line. 49-yard line. And they'll take it down to the 2-minute warning and save their timeouts. Whew, what a game. 7-0. Lots of action, but I think because I wasn't actually using the quarterback cards, could have really made everything messed up. I'm surprised nobody said something to me, but yeah, finally caught it myself. 1st and 10, Peyton Manning at the 49, and they're going to go Emmanuel Sanders. And they're going to do a flat pass to Emmanuel Sanders. So we're going to look at Peyton Manning. They guessed right, and we rolled an 11, and that's going to be incomplete. 1:45 to go. 2nd and 10. It is going to be Owen Daniels short. We're looking at the defense, short 5. A short 5 is receiver. So we're going to receiver card. Owen Daniels in the flat. And they guessed right. 11 right is incomplete. 1:30 to go, and it's 3rd and 10 at the 49. The Baltimore defense is holding it so far, and it is going to be... It is going to be Demaryius Thomas. Short, Demaryius Thomas. And we're looking at Peyton Manning's card, and they were wrong this time. So wrong. And we rolled a 6, 7, 8. And we're going to the receiver card under the short. Come on, Demaryius. 4, and wrong is 12-yard pickup and a first down. And they're at the 36-yard line. No, I'm sorry, 39-yard line. 1:15 to go. And they're going to throw it long. And it's going to be... It's going to be Vernon Davis this time. Long. Oh, you know what? He's not... we'll go short for Vernon Davis, actually. And we're looking at Peyton Manning short. And a 2. And it's going to be 13 yards, whether they were right or wrong. It doesn't matter. 13 yards and a first down. So 39, 29... down to the 26-yard line. And there's 1 minute to play in the first half. And this time it's going to be C.J. Anderson off tackle as they're going to try and surprise run him. And defense off tackle 7 is only a yard down to the 25. 2nd and 9. And they're going to go short pass. Demaryius Thomas. Short pass. Peyton Manning short and a 2 again. Again, doesn't matter if they're right or wrong. That's another 13 yards and a first down. The 25, 15, 12-yard line. And with just 30 seconds to go. And it's going to have to be short pass. And you know what? Let's use Owen Daniels. Short pass again. We need 12 yards on this play. And it is defense short and a 7. And that's 11 yards. Are you freaking kidding me? We're down to the 1. First down, and there's only 15 seconds to go, which means this is the last play of the half. Last play of the half. Do they go for it? They only need a yard, or do you kick the field goal? You know what? Since this is a test practice game anyways, they are going to go off tackle, C.J. Anderson, first down, just 6 seconds left in the half. Let's see if he can do it. And we're looking at the defense. It's off tackle, and it's a 9, and that's a touchdown as C.J. Anderson dives over the top, and Denver takes a 13-0 lead, pending the extra points. Anything but a 12, it'll be good. It is good. It is 14-0 and a half. The Denver offense finally decided to come alive early in the first and late in the second. There you go, guys. There's half a game of football in about an hour. Pretty quick, pretty short, pretty simple, without any of the penalty dice or anything like that. Let me know what you guys think. And enjoyed it. So If you guys want to see more, leave us a like, a comment, a thought, and we'll see everyone next time. Thanks to Clinton Park, Dave Little, Sports Time Machine. Thanks for your help. Cleveland Baseball Fan 879. The OG and Tony's Board Live. Thanks everyone for coming out. We'll see you all next time. Thanks for watching.